Hi DIYers, this is Michael from Alarm Grid, and today I'm going to be showing you how to enroll the Honeywell SiXCT door and window contact sensor with the Honeywell Lyric Alarm System. The SiXCT, it's pretty standard door and window contact sensor. It's a surface mount sensor, so you just put it on the door or window frame, and you have a magnet on the moving part of the door or window. When you open the door or window, the magnet separates from the sensor, and then it alerts the system, and the system responds based on the response type that you set for the system, for the zone, that is. You also have an auxiliary input terminal block inside the sensor, which you can use to wire a hardwired door or window sensor. And then the SiXCT will send a wireless signal on behalf of that sensor. So if you want to integrate a wired sensor with your Lyric system, a wired contact sensor, then, well, the SiXCT is an option for you. But we're going to enroll ours today, and the Lyric has a special SiX programming mode. We're not actually on the main screen of the Lyric here. Now we are. This is what the main screen looks like of the Lyric, and we're going to show you how to enroll the SiXCT. So we're at this screen, and we're going to choose Security, then we're going to choose Tools, and we're going to choose our installer code, which ours is at the default of 4112. We're going to choose Program, and we're going to go down to SiX Programming. And there are a few different ways that you can enroll this. If you're using the sensor for the first time, there'll be a battery tab that you can pull to power the sensor on. What is going to work for us, we're just going to fault the sensor because we're going to tamper the sensor. We're going to remove the tamper cover because we have ours closed right now, and that will send an enrollment signal. You can also just take out the battery and insert a battery again to power it on. So powering on or activating the tamper cover. But to open the sensor up, we have our sensor, and we can just push down, and we slide it right off. And you see the LED light is blinking quickly to indicate that it's not currently enrolled. Once it enrolls, it's going to do a slow blinking. So we're just going to wait for it to get a signal. And look at that, it does. So we have our SiX contact here, and we're going to choose Edit, and we can begin editing the zone. You see here we have two options. We have the read switch, which is when you're using it with the magnet as a standard door or window sensor. And you also have the terminal block option. We have that disabled right now, but I mentioned that earlier. That's when you can wire a contact to the block, and you can use it as a wireless transmitter for another hardwired door or window sensor. So, but we're only going to focus on the read switch one today, and we're going to choose Edit right here, and we can begin configuring the zone settings. So the serial number is fine. It was learned in automatically. The service, read switch, that's the one we want to use. I do want to talk about the zone descriptors and how they work. These are the names for the sensor. This is what the panel will speak out when you fault it, assuming you have voice enabled for the sensor. It will also speak the device type. So right now it's going to read front door. It will say the device type. But let's say we wanted to call it a window. So we'll clear that. Up. Well, we'll press clear up there. That works a little bit better. And we'll press, we'll call it bedroom. So we'll do baby, bed. There we go, bedroom. That's what we want, and we'll do save. You see, it already knows some names already because the Lyric is smart. So that's great. So right now it'll read bedroom door. You can put in a second zone descriptor if you want to, but you don't have to. We're not going to in that case. But you'll see when I fault it later, it will say bedroom door. Response type. So this is how the system will respond when the sensor is faulted. Entry, exit are arguably the most popular ones. This means that when the system's armed stay or armed away, it's in an armed state, and you fault the sensor, you're going to have to disarm within an entry delay period, or else an alarm will occur on your system. So the entry delay will give you a chance to put your stuff down, get situated, and go and casually disarm the system. Make sure you set an adequate entry delay to prevent false alarms. Don't leave yourself rushing every time. You can adjust that, but that's a different topic. Another option to do is perimeter. Perimeter will cause an immediate alarm if you fault the sensor while it's armed in armed stay or armed away, armed night, whatever. So perimeter means you won't get that chance to disarm. You won't get that opportunity to do your entry delay disarm. So that's more popular for Windows because most people don't come and go through the window. Usually if a window is opened while the system's armed, someone's up to no good. So the system we'll know to do an immediate alarm. But we're using ours on our bedroom door, so we'll do entry exit 1. And so just the other settings, alarm report. That basically means if this zone causes an alarm on the system, then the system will report out to AlarmNet, and then AlarmNet can forward the signal to Total Connect 2.0, so you can get a text and or email alert, and it can also forward it to the central monitoring station for automatic emergency dispatch. This will depend on the monitoring plan you have, and you need monitoring, or else the signal is going nowhere. So we can also set a chime for our sensor. We'll keep ours at the standard. That's just the little ding-dong sound it makes to let you know that the door's been open. That will occur even if the system's in a disarmed state, so just kind of lets you know, hey, somebody opened up the bedroom door. Supervision. So regardless of whether or not you have this supervised or unsupervised, the sensor will always be sending out supervision signals. But the difference is that if you have it set to unsupervised, the system, the Lyric, won't be looking for the supervision signals. But if you do have it supervised, then the Lyric will be expecting in our case, it's every 60 minutes, and you can't change the setting, by the way. You see it's kind of grayed out. I'm pressing it, but we can't change it. It's always set to 60 minutes. And if the system doesn't receive a check-in signal every 60 minutes, either due to the sensor being out of range — the sensor has a range of roughly 300 nominal feet, by the way, obstacles can reduce that range — or if it's powered down because you removed the battery or you smashed it or something, then the Lyric will say, hey, there's trouble. I haven't received a check-in signal from this sensor. There's RF supervision loss trouble. So you can turn that off if you want, but we'll keep ours supervised. But just remember that the sensor will be sending out signals regardless. So we'll just do a save here, and we'll do save again because we're taking back to this previous screen. And I do want to show you the zone, just where it is. See, we have bedroom door right there, and zone number 3. And we see that our sensor's enrolled with the system. I'll just tamper it real quick. I'd like to see the light on here, but we're not getting it. Let's try to power it down and power it back on. And there, we have our light. There, it's slowly blinking because it's enrolled. When it's enrolled, it has a slow blinking LED. As you saw earlier, when it wasn't enrolled, it had the rapidly blinking LED. So we'll just put our sensor back on. We'll just put the cover there and then click it into place, like so. Now we have our magnet, and we align it with the tabs, the indentations on the side of the sensor. So right now we're simulating our door to be closed, okay? It's in a closed state. So we're going to go back to the main screen, all the way to the main screen this time. We're going to get back here, and there we're at the main screen of the Lyric. And I just want to show you, right now our system's fine. We don't have any faults. But when I open the door, then it's going to display, and it's also going to speak out bedroom door. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to open up the door.
Bedroom door.
You see it read the first zone descriptor, and it also read the device type. And we have the fault on the system. If I press security, you'll see the bedroom door is open. So now let's close our bedroom door by restoring the magnet. And we're fine. And just to demonstrate one more time, we open the bedroom door.
Bedroom door.
And then we close it. And we get it ready to arm on our system. So that's how you program a Honeywell SiXCT door and window contact sensor to a Honeywell Lyric alarm system. If you have any questions about the Lyric or about alarm monitoring or about the SiXCT, send an email to support@alarmgrid.com. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up below to like the video, and remember to subscribe to our channel for updates on future videos. We hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.